Hello and welcome to LearnPowerPointPresentation.com. We are going to introduce action buttons in our PowerPoint presentation. Let's say we wish to create a presentation on how to use VLOOKUP in Microsoft Excel, and we have, let's say, 7 slides. Now from this slide we wish to go to the second slide when we are making the presentation, but we wish to do that by using a hyperlink or an action button. So let's first create the action buttons and later on see the actions that they perform. So we'll go to insert in the insert tab in the ribbon, go to shapes in the illustrations group. We'll select, for example, here an action button that will take us to the second slide. So we will click and drag and draw this here and just watch what happens. So immediately you're offered a new window which says that this hyperlinks to the next slide. Okay. Now let's take the second slide. Here is the second slide. Now in the case of this slide, we would like to have an action button that will take us forward to the next slide. Okay, here it's hyperlinked to next slide. There are other options which you can try out on your own. Okay. Now we would also like to go to our first slide. So we will go to shapes again and insert a button that will take us to the first slide. And of course we can adjust the size of this button so that both are same and even the position is the same. So you can adjust that. Now let's go to the third slide. So in this slide, excuse me, we would like not only to go back, but we would like to go forward to the next slide and also go to the first slide where we wrote how to use VLOOKUP, isn't it? So we have a situation where we need 3 buttons. So we have one button that will go back, hyperlink to previous slide. Then we need a button that will take us to the first slide, which is our home slide. First slide, hyperlink to first slide, and finally we will have a button that will take us to the next slide if there is one, isn't it? Okay. Now I'm going to create these buttons for the many slides in the presentation, and I will show you those in a bit. So now I have created the action buttons for all the slides, and let me just show you the different slides. So here we have the second, the third, the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and the eighth. In the last slide, we only go back and to the first slide. Okay? Now let's have a look at the presentation. So when I go here to this action button and click on it, we will be brought to the next slide. Now I can go back by clicking on this or go forward by clicking on this. So let me go forward quickly. Now I am on my last slide. I can go to home or I can go back. So let me go back and show you. So I'm back. We'll go again here. And if I now wish to go to the first slide, I click. So as you can see, the action buttons can be very useful if you want to explain a concept step by step. I hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching.